Hello everybody, welcome back to the CES Arcade. Today is another episode of Battle 1, my first impressions videos on my recent game pickups. Today we're going to be talking about Doki Doki Literature Club Plus for the Nintendo Switch. We've heard a lot of crazy things about this game, right? Like, I'm not the only one who's heard of it from other reviewers. No, I've kept it spoiler free, and I haven't spoiled myself as to what this game has outside of a few warnings here and there. Now, where am I in this game right now? Well, I'm glad you asked, because I'm going to tell you. I'm still pretty early on, to be honest, but I gotta mention, I love how the main menu is set up like a desktop computer, where you can go through all these images and set them up as a wallpaper while accessing all this other stuff that I still have locked. The actual gameplay is, well, it's a visual novel, so it's going to be a ton of text-heavy sequences amongst the main character and the main cast of girls. Now, these type of games are not for everyone, as there is very little gameplay in them. If you constantly have to be stimulated and doing an action in your video games, then, well, this game just may not be for you. So anyways, the story starts off with your childhood friend, Sayori, managing to convince you to check out the literature club after school one day. Now, we all know how the Japanese school system works, right? You know how you always gotta have those after-school clubs. You see, I didn't have that back in my time. I was forced to go to a Catholic school. An all-boys Catholic school. Anyways, you get to the club and you meet up with 3 other girls. First off, you got the spunky tsundere type Natsuki, who's a bit on the rude side. Not a big fan of her. You also have the chairwoman of the club, Monica, who you remember from sharing a class with in a previous year. She's likable and sweet and seems to be pretty headstrong, as a leader should be. And then there's Yuri. Oh, Yuri. The tall, dark-haired, shy, mysterious type that is also pretty sweet. So I'm obviously going to be gunning for her since that's my video game type girl. Monica seems off limits here anyways. So far, so good. I'm generally enjoying the interactions with my fellow club members. A visual novel game of this type really needs to have a strong story and characters to make the whole thing worth it. And Doki Doki Literature Club Plus seems to be delivering on that. Once you head home, you're given the task of writing your own poem. The way the game handles this is by making you choose 20 different words from an ever-changing list. Each word you choose appeals to a different club member. You'll know who you're appealing to more when their little chibi character reacts to the chosen word. The next day you get to share and critique your poems with the other club members, and they'll share theirs with you. I'm obviously going to sway my poems to the darker, more depressing stuff to appeal to Yuri, and it certainly seems to be paying off here as I'm spending a lot more time with her than any other of the club members, which seems to be creating some drama amongst her and the other girls. She's already gotten into a heated argument with Natsuki over the different styles of writing, and my childhood friend Sayori has already started to act weird from her usual cheery self. You know, once I told her I wouldn't be opposed to walking Yuri home after school one day. Now that's where I am right now. Pretty run-of-the-mill Japanese school stuff, right? If you've watched any anime growing up or any anime in recent memory, then none of this really seems too far-fetched for you, right? Well, now I'm definitely going to be sinking a lot more hours into this game within the next few days. Now, this may be one of those instances where I may do a follow-up Battle 2 video to talk about the crazy turns in this game that are so rumored to happen. But so far, everything is really cheery and really exciting. I'm really looking forward to how this game progresses and the cast of characters and how they evolve over time. At least with my character, especially Yuri. That's it for this episode of Battle 1, my first impressions of Doki Doki Literature Club Plus for the Nintendo Switch. Have you picked up Doki Doki Literature Club Plus yet? And if not, why not? Is it not your type of game? That's understandable. I completely get where you're coming from. These type of games ain't for everybody. I get it. Don't forget to like button, subscribe to the channel if you like these type of videos, and if you would like to see a Battle 2 once I progress a little further into this game, because I'm thinking that's probably going to be the case. So anyways, thanks for watching everyone. I'll see you all soon.